The national sport of baseball has symbolically represented America from the organized crime-generated dive that the Chicago Black Sox took in 1919 and in the war effort of World War II. In 1947, Jackie Robinson and Brooklyn Dodgers part owner Bryan challenged the unwritten color barrier rule to split the nation in two. 42 conveys the significance and tribulations of this event brilliantly, and in that is its greatest triumph. Telling Robinson's story on the silver screen in color is way overdue, and I'm happy to see that the script we've been hearing about floating around Hollywood for years turned out to be sharp, smart, quick-witted, and real. The events in the movie take place from Bryan decision to integrate baseball in the major leagues in 1945 to Jackie Robinson aiding the Dodgers in earning the National League pennant in 1947. The script constantly quotes from Jackie Robinson's autobiography, I Never Had It Made, and from interviews from Dodgers of that era, faithfully showing the prejudice Jackie and Rachel Robinson faced even in New Orleans airport to creating the most memorable lines in the film, such as,
You want a player who doesn't have the guts to fight back?
No, I want a player who's got the guts not to fight back.
Overall, the historical accuracy could not be more satisfying to Dodger history buffs, and as it should be, because the actual history requires no embellishment to be an extraordinary tale. Other critics may disagree on this point by calling it safe, and for the years we observe, I earnestly disagree. The cast in the film are strong, with Chadwick Boseman leading as Jackie Robinson. He only has a few moments to showcase his acting abilities, choosing instead of Jackie's higher-pitched nasally voice, a more intense one. But the acting highlight in 42 is by far Harrison Ford, who in his portrayal of the funny but wise Bryan puts on his best performance since The Fugitive, worthy of various Best Supporting Actor nominations depending on the competition coming out later in 2013. Direction ranges from okay to brilliant, giving us some of the coolest shots in any baseball movie, such as Jackie sliding into second base from underneath, but ultimately one of the weaker parts of the film, and is a valid reason why critics can call it safe. This movie doesn't go soft, and justly represents the hate that both these two men went through, and in doing so floods the movie with the word nigger. Robinson gets thrown at, stepped on, but none was worse to Jackie than the struggle not to fight back. His pride forces him not to lean on his wife, Rachel, or his essential best friend of the black press, Wendell Smith, but eventually learns that these people and the fans that support and depend on him can give him the strength to go on. 42 culminates in multiple ways, from Jackie's inner struggles to his teammates such as Pee Wee Reese fighting for him, to his athletic achievements without compromising the facts. Every baseball fan and every passionate American needs to see this movie and watch the film depicting one of the most important people in the civil rights movement. No longer will anyone question whose jersey I'm wearing when I sport the blue 42. I'm rating 42 as exemplary, a 4.5 out of 5. For more video movie reviews, subscribe to LWM on YouTube and keep it tuned to LeatherWingMedia.com.